Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The Israeli military says it has retrieved the body of the last hostage in Gaza, paving the way for the next phase of US President Donald Trump's peace plan to get underway. It had been searching for Master Sergeant Ran Gavili since the ceasefire with Hamas began in October. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called Gavili's return an extraordinary achievement. The Israeli military began a new operation to find Gavili on Sunday. Earlier, Hamas's armed wing said it had provided mediators with all the details and information about Gavili's location. President Trump is sending his administration's border czar, Tom Homan, to Minnesota as calls grow for a full inquiry into Alex Pretty's shooting. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has publicly backed Homan and says he will remove violent criminal illegal aliens from Minnesota's streets. Meanwhile, the White House press secretary says the president has full trust and confidence in Noem as Republican lawmakers pressure the Trump administration to more fully investigate Pretty's death. The 37-year-old US citizen was shot dead on Saturday during an altercation with Border Patrol, the second Minneapolis killing by federal agents this month. Polls in Myanmar have closed after a third and final stage of voting in what are widely viewed as sham elections. Many popular parties are banned from standing, and voting has not been possible in large areas of the country because of a 5-year-long civil war. The dominant party, backed by the ruling military junta, is expected to win a landslide victory. The current regime has rejected international criticism of the election, maintaining that it is free and fair. Tens of thousands of people in Mozambique are being rescued as rising waters continue in the worst flooding in a generation. Teams from Brazil, South Africa and the UK have been helping with life-saving rescue operations. At least 642,000 people have been affected since the 7th of January by flooding, particularly in the southern and central regions, with 12 deaths recorded so far. A severe winter storm has brought heavy snow and freezing temperatures to Americans across the United States. The National Weather Service has warned of dangerously cold wind chills, with nighttime temperatures falling below minus 20 degrees Celsius in some cities. Calling the storms historic, President Donald Trump on Saturday approved federal emergency disaster declarations in South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, and many others.
We had initially had 2,000 DSNY workers for every 12-hour shift. That's now gone up to 2,500 people per 12-hour shift. We're seeing a lot of their work in advance of the storm being critical in helping us meet this moment. We are frankly seeing too many New Yorkers still out on the roads. That's actually impeding the ability for sanitation to meet this moment. So the more people stay home, the more work our city workers can actually get done.
The American climber Alex Honnold has successfully scaled a Taiwan skyscraper without a rope, harness or safety equipment.
He's been hanging out with me too much.
I must admit, it does ease my nerves a bit to see that smile, so he's having a good time.
The building, named Taiwan 101, for the number of its floors, is 508 meters tall, made of steel, glass and concrete, and is designed to resemble a stick of bamboo.
Can you just take a step back? You're making me nervous, man. Can you just say yeah?
I'll go ahead and get back on the building, start just holding on.
You're freaking me out.
All right, see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to keep cruising.
Right.
Honnold completed the climb in 1 hour and 31 minutes.
I know Mark was excited being up there. Oh, no.
Emily, no!
His time more than halves the record of the only other person to scale the tower.
I'm hearing also there's a big crash.
And Australian Jay Vine has won the Tour Down Under despite being knocked off his bike in a crash caused by a kangaroo.
Oh, it's a kangaroo has jumped into the peloton.
It's a kangaroo.
Oh, no.
The kangaroo ran across the road with under 100 kilometres of the race to go and launched itself into the peloton, knocking several riders to the ground.
In the middle of the road. Oh dear. That's tragic.
Vine, having been knocked down, used a teammate's bike to claim the overall winner's jersey by 1 minute and 3 seconds for UAE team Emirates XRG.
Seriously injured, and he gets himself back in a position where he can defend his ochre jersey.
And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.